drink that neat?
It's quite,
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Quite true.
Yeah. Ice went bye-bye like back in January. So I'm good. Last January, of course.
Well, let me tell you, Chris, I drink Maker's Mark when I'm not doing shows like this because it doesn't go well. I'm still not quite ready for that, but I'm still in college, so it has to be Maker's and Coke. I cannot do that stuff straight. So you are truly not a man, but a woman at this point. We say.
Perfect.
We gotta keep it inclusive, right?
Perfect.
Now, guys, we start off the show with a little something. I hope you're not tied down to any cords or anything like that. If you have your headsets on and you're connected to your computer, make sure you take them off before you get up and run out of your seats, which we are about to ask you to do. It is our annual scavenger hunt. So when I say I need you guys to spring into action, I mean it. You've got to go. The first one who gets back with one of these things is the winner, either a football or a baby picture of yourself. Go!
Oh.
And they're off and running. Joe's tied down. Wow. Chris and Lily, something tells me they know where the football is.
I'm trying to find it.
That's a rugby ball. This doesn't count.
You know what? I'll take it. If you came back with a rugby ball, I would take it. You know what? I'll take soccer ball.
All right. It's technically.
Yes. Oh, that's it. A football. Emily, you've got a football.
Did I win?
That is really good. Oh, look at you.
I go down the flight of stairs.
Chris and Lily.
Columbia, right? So my football is with the foot.
That's true.
Yeah.
You didn't qualify which country of football, so we brought both.
Oh my gosh.
Sense. I don't know where Joe is. I think he might be refreshing his PBR, or maybe he's going through his photo albums to get a baby picture. Emily, that is really impressive.
Okay, first of all, it's a dog toy. So I had to run downstairs, and I don't know if you guys can hear, but my Doberman is now barking because when she sees me run, she's like losing her mind right now. Totally out of breath, totally out of shape. 30 years, but I got it. And I was like throwing her dog toys everywhere. So I thought I did pretty well, but
you did well. You got a Doberman, and that dog toy looks pretty much intact.
Wow, look at that green screen shows up on the.
It's like ironic that it's I have one for my college team too, though. I guess, but
Joe, what did you bring us?
Well, we had a blizzard here in Jersey, as you probably know, Tom, 20 inches of snow. I got like 9 footballs in the backyard, but they're all under 20 inches of snow.
Yeah.
So I only was able to find the soccer ball for my my kids' soccer bag.
As we say, in some cultures, that is a football.
So this counts.
You all get a point, except Chris and Lily get an extra point because they brought tons of stuff and they were first.
Okay. Nice. Good job, guys.
Not fair. We couldn't.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the football.
Cheers. Okay, now this is our happy hour that is all about the big game, but I want to let you know that it is time for people. There's a lot of folks watching us on Facebook Live or on YouTube. You now have a chance to get yourself some Fox Nation. Use the code happy hour. It's one word. I know those are 2 words, but connect them and make them one word. Happy hour. Use that code for a 30-day free trial of Fox Nation. I want you to do it, and you can watch. We have all these happy hours archived, so you can watch them all at your leisure, and it's so fun. And also shows like Lara Logan's show. I was just watching it the other night. Lara Logan Goes Down to the Border. It's one of the best news shows I have ever seen. It's better than her work for 60 Minutes, and she's done everything. She's worked for everybody, and the Lara Logan, No Agenda, is one of the best shows I've ever seen in any kind of news format. So get yourself some Fox Nation. Use the code happy hour, one word. Are we ready to play, folks? You're going to be hearing a lot of this. A lot of cocktail noises. This is, if you get something right, you might hear a little bit of that. Okay. So look,
music man, you know when he comes, what's that? Dun 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 and dun dun dun.
Yeah, it's 76 trombones on the big parade.
Yes, that's you. It's a great way.
I had the SNL cowbell flashback just right there.
That's right.
More cowbell, Shillue. Come on, more cowbell.
More cowbell. All right,
Tom. Before we start, say the word leisure.
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 Okay, you said leisure during the promo, so I was curious if you go leisure or leisure.
Well, sometimes I fall into my mid-Atlantic classicism, and
Leisure.
I mean, I've watched a lot of David Niven movies over the years, so excuse my pronunciation. Yeah, exactly.
Emily's
okay,
like, who's David?
we are ready to start. Let's go. Let's go. It is the first annual Big Game Fun Fact Fiesta round. Okay. Let's start with Emily here, and we're going to just go. So each question will be given to each person. So don't yell it out. Let the person answer. Emily is question number 1. For which of the following individuals will be performing at this year's Super Bowl halftime show? Is it Amanda Gorman, Lizzo, or Abel Macanan Tesfaye? Never heard that name before, but you might know that man as The Weeknd. The Weeknd.
It is The Weeknd.
It is C, The Weeknd. It sounds like she just gave me her final answer. Is it right? Yeah. Abel Macanan Tesfaye. Did you know that was his name?
No. When you were saying that, I was like, I hope there's a D option because I know it's The Weeknd. I didn't know that was his name. Cheers to my. Cheers to The Weeknd.
You. Cheers to you and to The Weeknd. All right, we're down to Conch. Who is the oldest player to ever appear on a Super Bowl roster?
Do you even want me to? You want to do the multiple choice? Or you want me just to answer it?
I'm going to do the multiple choice. Who's the oldest player to ever appear on a Super Bowl roster? Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or Stephen Leroy DeBerg? Steve DeBerg, they called him. Who is it?
Oh, that's interesting. See, I was going to go Adam Vinatieri because I was convinced that was the answer to this question. All right. Well, then it is Mr. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, check it and see. I got a fever because you're wrong. Oh my gosh.
It's played for the
noticing a
Bucs, so
trend.
it's kind of a trick question.
Titan strikes again.
I gave you a little. It was a tough question. It was a tough question.
Played for the Chiefs and the Bucs, so that was a very fitting question. Bravo, question person.
Played in the NFL. Played in the NFL for 21 years. Although he did not play in the game, he didn't get on the field. He was on the roster. He when he and the Falcons lost to the Broncos in 1999. Yeah. He was 45 years, 12 days old. So there.
Brady's 43.
What about Vinatieri? What did you think he was? You might be right that he was older than Brady when he played in what Super Bowl? What were you thinking of?
Oh, he played with the Colts, right? So that was, but he probably wasn't 45. So there you go. All right, let's move on, shall we?
There we go. Let's moving on from town to town. Chris and Lily, which of the following superheroes was a quarterback for the New York Jets and led the team to a fictional, of course, Super Bowl victory in 1980? Are we talking about Captain America, Flash Gordon, or Shazam? This superhero was a quarterback for the Jets in his, whatever you call his origin, or is that what you call it? His origin story?
No,
you guys.
That wasn't one of the options.
Yes, it was.
Lily,
Captain America.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon or Shazam?
What do you think?
Well,
I have an opinion, but
you're the football guy. You're my lifeline today.
I have absolutely no idea.
I have no idea. No knowledge of the comic books, I guess.
No. I'm gonna go. Why don't we go?
Why don't we guess?
Why don't we go with Captain America? Why not?
No, it feels like Flash Gordon is the one.
Okay, let's go with Flash Gordon.
Can we go against each other?
You can go against it. We're gonna go.
Flash.
We're gonna go with your answer because your answer is right, Flash Gordon.
Nice.
Follow your intuition.
Follow your intuition.
Total guess.
Well done, Dave. Well done.
And I think that means, Chris, it's time to defer to Lily on these answers, right?
I would agree. All football questions go to my Colombian wife who doesn't know anything about American football, but that's okay.
That is fantastic. Okay, here we go. I'm going to skip over Tom Shillue because he's the host, and we're back to Emily. In 1892, the football huddle was invented by quarterback Paul Hubbard. Should be Paul Huddle, shouldn't it? But it was Paul Hubbard during a game at Gallaudet University. Which of the following statements is true about Gallaudet University? One of these statements is true. The other two are false, okay?
Okay.
Okay. A, the school was destroyed in the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. B, it is a university for deaf students. C, it was the first university to offer a degree in turf grass maintenance. Which one does seem to make sense to you, Emily? Gallaudet.
My first question is this Hubbard guy related to like the Scientologist Hubbard? The Ron C. Hubbard?
He is not. He is not of the L. Ron line. I don't think so. In fact, no. I would be willing to guess that he's not, but I actually don't have access to that information.
Okay, I think that maintaining turf is subsumed within like a broader degree, like in landscaping or something. So I'm going to venture a guess that it is now a deaf university, that's the true statement.
A deaf university. It is a university for deaf and hard of hearing. Yes, deaf and.
Wow.
Yes. Nice. Cheers.
Well done. Well done.
Cheers
Well done.
to.
Very good. Good. You know, that's the way to play it, as you know, and as Joe Concha knows, because he's been on the quiz show so many times, is you process of elimination. You eliminate those ones that sound too good to be true, like the turf grass maintenance. But you're right. It's probably part of, the earth sciences or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. All righty. We're down to Joe. We're down. Oh, wait a minute. That was, oh no, we're down to Joe here. Joe, when he's chased by a gang of bullies through a practice field, what fictional character is discovered by Bear Bryant and becomes an all-American returner for the Crimson Tide?
Layup.
Oh, this is a layup,
Totally.
says Chris. Are we talking about
I know that.
Forrest Gump,
Yeah.
Bobby Boucher, or Gilbert Grape?
I have almost within my reach a Boucher jersey, if you'd like to see it real fast.
You do. I mean,
I do.
why not?
All right.
I'm not going to
Hold
give
on
you
one
points
second.
for it. This isn't, this isn't what we call the.
Stalling.
He's stalling. Is he consulting his?
Wow.
That is-
Boucher, who was in something called, you'd like this, Chris, the Bourbon Bowl.
All
All
sweet.
right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I got the original. I'm a little bit of a dork when it comes to collecting these things. So to answer the question, and I'll even add a bonus answer to make up for my horrible Steve DeBerg non-answer last time, is obviously Tom Hanks's Forrest Gump. And does anybody know his number in the movie?
Oh my gosh. Was it?
7?
Is Lily wearing it? Was it number 12?
Nope. Not 9?
I don't think so.
44.
40.
44.
20.
Never would have guessed.
44?
44. Mhm.
Wow.
I
Is
think.
there any reason for that?
I wonder if there was like a hidden meaning behind that. No, not really. But run, Forrest, run. There you go.
That's amazing. You've got it. I didn't even give you your.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Good job, Joe.
thank you.
Cheers.
One on the board.
Great job.
Still trailing. Thank you, Emily.
There we go. We are on to Chris and Lily. After her little brother hits her in the face with a football, who discovers just how shallow big man on campus Doug Simpson really is? That was the Ooh My Nose episode. Are we talking about Winnie Cooper, Kelly Bundy, or Marcia Brady? Doug Simpson.
It sounds
I think it's Marcia Brady.
really well. This time I'm going with him. Let's see. Intuition,
yeah.
Marcia Brady, not Winnie Cooper. I would know that. I would know that.
Yeah.
That's my era. No.
I think it's Marcia Brady. I'm like about 80%
You're
certain.
80% on there?
78% certain it's Marcia Brady.
So you're 78%. Would you say, Lily, are you 22%, enough to round this out as a final answer?
Sure. Why not?
The answer is Marcia Brady. Oh my nose.
1 and 1. Good job, man.
Good job. Cheers.
You know what's the best part about that show? And this is not even close. The backyard has artificial turf. What kid wouldn't want that?
So true.
Right?
It's so true. And there's one episode when they're searching for the dog's flea powder, and they go into the doghouse And they search for tiger's flea powder. They go into the doghouse with the super close-up camera, and it's so obviously artificial turf. It's just a funny shot, you know.
But has anyone ever had a turf burn from artificial turf?
Yeah.
It's bad, right? You have.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's still there.
It is. Yeah. I have. Yeah.
Right there. It doesn't go away.
No.
That's something like 3 years ago.
It's the worst.
Wow.
It is so bad. It's just nasty. You fall on that stuff and it's like game over. Like real grass is the way to go. Anyway.
Yeah.
I digress.
It's true.
Agreed.
No? This is what we come for. This is the reality that we come for here on the happy hour.
We covered for a while, like over and over again. Remember how the Brady house was for sale, and it was like you can get it for 30 grand or 2 million or something. I know that's pretty disparity, but what happened with that? Did HGTV buy it and they're renovating it for a show?
They renovated it. They turned it back into the Brady house.
So
they did. It was a whole retro makeover. Yeah.
But because the inside of the house was obviously it was a studio, it didn't match the outside of the house, so they had to go through this crazy process of demoing the back of the house to recreate the Brady house and make. So it's insane. The inside of the house looks exactly like the Brady show, although it never really did originally.
Oh, how funny!
It's not a good value though when you think about it, because it's a 3-bedroom, right? Because you had 3 kids in one room sharing one bathroom. That ain't gonna. That dog don't hunt.
On TV.
It's very strange.
That's how I was. I grew up with 2 sisters. We shared one bathroom until one got moved. I mean, that was its own reality show. And it was the 80s. So it was totally awesome. Wait, what are they doing now with the house, though? So the HGTV did that. And then now what?
Some lunatic bought it, I'm sure. And they're living out a bizarre fantasy.
We have to go and have a happy hour there. We have to party in that house.
That would be great.
That's a great idea.
That would be the first ounce of alcohol that actually went in that house. So think about it.
I think we could get a couple of them to do the show. Why not, right? I think Eve Plum would be game to do the quiz show.
Whoever played Greg, I think, follows me on Twitter, so we could definitely get him.
Yeah, they're all good sports, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody grab your markers. It's time for an all-in all-star question. This question actually comes to us from one of our VIP gridiron greats. He's an All-American running back who played for the Giants for 10 seasons. Are you guessing it? Getting warm. He's now co-host of CBS Sports Tiki and Tierney. And what do you think? Bring it to us. Tiki Barber, give us the question.
Wreck 'em, wreck 'em, wreck 'em, wreck 'em. Get that ball and really... Right. Now, here's a happy hour big game all-star question from the legendary Tiki Barber.
Thanks, guys. I think I got a good one. But if you're a football fan, probably an easy one. What song was Justin Timberlake singing to Janet Jackson when the infamous wardrobe malfunction took place during 2004's Super Bowl halftime show? Was it A, Rock Your Body, B, Sexy Back, or C, Cry Me a River? That's it. Good luck.
Good luck. Tiki Barber. Football great, and also apparently a Broadway, a fan of Broadway. I think that was a Kinky Boots poster behind him there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So, you guys are writing it down with your Sharpie markers or whatever.
What were the options again? What were the options again?
The options were, what were the songs? Was it Cry Me a River? I'm going backwards now.
Yeah.
Was it Cry Me a River, Sexy Back, or Rock Your Body?
Yeah. So Rock Your Body is A and Sexy Back's B.
Yeah, Rock Your Body, Sexy Back, or Cry Me a River, which I believe is I believe they're all songs that Justin Timberlake sings, even though Cry Me a River is an old classic from the jazz era, the Great American Songbook, but it's also a modern pop song. Am I right about that, Emily?
You are right. And yes, all three are valid, authentic Justin Timberlake songs. Yes.
That's it. That's it. Okay, guys. Do you have you?
I was always partial to Moon River myself, particularly
Moon River, great one. Yes. Anything Andy Williams is great in my book. Hold him up high. Let's see him on those webcams. Rock your body, what she said. And the conch goes with sexy back. Get your sexy on, get your sexy on, get your sexy on, get your sexy on. What is the answer? It's rock your body. I'm gonna have you naked by the end of this song. That's where it ends, Joe. Remember that?
Yeah, I was distracted by the rewinding over and over again. I forgot what the song was.
Lily, you and I are the dream team. Clearly,
that's right.
Dream team.
Ding, ding, ding.
Especially when it comes to Justin Timberlake trivia. We've got you.
Joe, you were thrown. Joe was thrown because he remembers that I sang Sexy Back on The Tonight Show with Justin Timberlake. You remember that?
I remember that. That was awesome. I thought it was Conan O'Brien, but it was actually you.
It was actually me, yes. Yeah. You can look that up on YouTube. Emily, do that. Look it up on YouTube.
That's amazing.
Did you really do that?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
I like the clip. I want to see it now.
We will. We
That's
will.
Incredible.
That's awesome.
You can search it on, and for the folks watching, watching at home, it's easy to find on YouTube. You have to search for Justin Timberlake Barbershop Quartet or Sexy Back Barbershop, because we sang a barbershop quartet version of the song with Jimmy Fallon on the show. So that's the
that's amazing.
That's how
awesome.
I'm looking.
That's amazing.
That quartet that you're in. So great, Tom.
It works. It works as most of these songs. That's what's amazing about it, is most of these pop songs and hip hop songs that we've done work remarkably well as barbershop. Nothing ever changes when you really get down to it. Okay, here we go. It is time for our first, what we call charades round with Emily. Emily, you were sent a word or phrase. Perhaps it was a movie, perhaps it was a book before the show. I don't know what it is, but your job is to act it out using the great skill of pantomime, which I believe you studied with the troupe Mummenschanz, didn't you, as a young girl?
That is inaccurate, but I'll take it.
Okay.
I informally studied it in my living room with my family because we grew up playing charades. But
fantastic.
Do I tell you guys what this thing is? Like when you said, you got something that could be an X, a Y, a Z. Do I tell you guys what it is?
No, you can tell us in your. You'll have 60 seconds on the clock, and so if you want to get to the genre, say it were a film, you would act that out as a charade.
We're playing like legit charades where I say
that's serious.
2 words like that. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna get the timer out here, and that's the stopwatch. And are you ready, Emily?
All right, you guys, stay with me on this. Stick tight. There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm nervous. Okay, all right, we're gonna do it together.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You are on the clock.
Okay.
It's a
Movie.
film.
It's a movie.
Yes.
Movie.
Film.
Okay.
Wow.
Six
Yes.
6 words.
Six words.
words.
Old.
Old.
An old man.
An old man.
No Country for Old
Baby.
Men.
A baby.
Old
Oh,
baby.
3 Men and a Baby.
I was going there
Old
too.
baby.
How do you? Oh my God. The problem is I've never seen it. I just know this one aspect of it that I'm going to continue doing over and over again.
I see. Yeah.
6 words. We got baby.
Oh, it's like an old man.
It's like a beard. It's a baby.
Baby.
You could
Okay.
do the beard.
Boss Baby.
What's the one, guys? What's the
No,
movie where the
it's
guy
like-
ages backwards?
Baby.
one
Oh,
where he-
Benjamin Buttons.
Keep going.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That's
Benjamin
it.
Button.
Yes.
That's
Technically
it.
speaking,
And you are
I
in
should-
under the clock.
Do I get
Wow.
the win for that, for having a partial answer?
You do.
Oh,
You get.
Okay, great.
But I think Benjamin.
Smart.
We took the answer Benjamin Button because everyone forgets that it's called The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Perfect.
And for the
Good job.
so Benjamin Button is the answer. You guys get a point, and Emily gets a point.
you guys,
Well done.
that was
Not big.
amazing. I was like, how do I convey hot? I was like, how do I convey like hot? Brad Pitt. I was like, that's all I know.
Oh yeah.
Brad Pitt, and then he's old, and then he's young, and then that's
Yeah.
like I've never seen it. I think it's horrible.
Well,
I
you
like
could
to
go. The thing is, Emily, you don't have to go whole concept. You could also piece it out, and you could go with button. You could have a button on your shirt, and you could say,
word by word.
yes. Yeah, I mean, that's one option.
It's hard to do. 60 seconds, 6 words and 60. I mean, of isn't a word, but like.
It's tough.
That was a hard one. We did well. We got it.
We did
Great
it, guys.
job, guys.
Good job. Good job.
It's called working together.
Yes.
Okay,
Hold on.
guys, it is time for round 2. Round 2, it's all on you, Shillue. That's me. It's the Fast and Furious football terms round. I always get fouled up on this because we went around the horn, and the last one was an all-in question. So who had the last question before the all-in? That was, hold on, before the Tiki Barber question, it was my nose. So Chris and Lily were the last ones, right?
Yeah, we went around.
Brady Bunch. Yeah, Marcia Brady.
Yes.
Marcia Brady. So we're back up to Emily for round 2. Now, this is one where you are all going to be giving me clues. Okay, it's kind of like Password or the $10,000 pyramid. Before the show started, we were given a list of popular football terms. Okay, they're all things that have to do with football. You have 60 seconds to get me to say as many of those words as you can. Okay, so we're going to start with Emily, and you've got your words. You can consult it during. You don't have to memorize these, Emily. If you want to, keep going back to your notes. But you can also skip if there's one that's very difficult and you say I don't think he's going to get this. You can pass, and then you try to get me. Now you can. It's not charades. You can speak, but you just can't say the word. See?
Okay, so Tom.
Yeah.
This is my favorite game in the world. This is Taboo. This is $20,000 pyramid.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we are simpatico in this moment. I'm like laser focused right now. We're going to do so well. So if I'm understanding correctly, I'm just going to go down and describe all 11 of these items as fast as I can without saying the actual name, right? And you're going to guess the name, and when you get it, I'll say yes, and then we go into the next one.
Big time.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so excited. Ready?
And all the pressure's on me because if I don't know these football terms, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And go.
You do this before the games with your friends in the parking lot.
It's tailgating.
What I was for the Raiders.
Cheerleader.
The beginning second of the game.
It is the kickoff.
What you just told me that guy invented at the university.
The huddle.
Okay. This is a fake. However, it's also precedes box for music.
Precedes box from.
In the 50s, in the 70s, people would put coins into it, and it would play music in a diner.
Juke. Oh, it's a juke.
Okay. The refs do this before the kickoff. With something shiny.
The coin toss. Coin toss.
Yeah. You want to kick the football through what? Let's say you're the kicker.
Yeah, through the kick it through the uprights. Kick it through the.
Yep. So what is that called? It's the H. It's the upright. It's the. You're through the actual things like that you swing from. Stop. Get off the. Stop swinging from the.
Get off the.
Also in soccer, think about what holds up the net.
Oh, it's time's up. I screwed up. I didn't get it. The answer is the goalpost. I was like, I hit on uprights and I couldn't get that out of my head.
You were fantastic, Tom. You were great. We got 6. That was fantastic.
That's great.
Pretty
All
good.
right.
Pretty good.
There's more terms coming.
Cheers.
More terms coming with
That is
Joe
my favorite
Concha.
game ever.
Joe
All
Concha.
right. Let me know when we
Resetting the
begin.
time. Ready and go.
This is when you get to pay dirt.
Pay dirt, a touchdown.
Right, but this is where you end up when you get to pay
End zone. End zone.
Right. This is another word for a football.
Pigskin.
It's right. This is something that we discussed earlier between Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. It was called a what?
Oh, that was a malfunction.
Right. Close enough. Okay. This is when you take a player down.
Take a play. You tackle.
Right. This is where the MVP says they're going after the game.
Disney World.
It's a yes.
Oh my
this
gosh.
guy killed his wife, even though a jury said he never played in a Super Bowl.
O.J. Simpson.
Right.
Emily used these.
Emily used these during her previous job.
Pom poms.
2 jobs ago. Okay. Some players kneeled during this.
Oh, the national anthem. And time's up.
Oh,
Well
okay, you got
done.
8.
Wow.
Well done. And
Good job.
just impressive descriptions.
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Serious stuff in there too.
The next
Don't
one was
you-
hard. It was Statue of Liberty play. I'm like, how am I going to even remotely describe that?
That's hard.
Oh, yeah.
Because
These are ours are really hard. I think they did that because of you.
Oh, yeah. They
I'll just
give
do
them-
the first one.
No,
Wait, how
see,
many
this
did
is
you guys
again.
get? Did you beat us?
This is my Colombian wife.
Oh,
Who
come on.
11 years of marriage, and I still cannot teach this woman football.
He doesn't understand my
She
people
said
either,
this
so we're
list is
even.
hard. There's nothing on this list that's hard.
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Yes,
All right, here we go.
I'll go with the first. 'cause
You're gonna
it's
go with the
super
first.
easy.
Okay. And let me start the timer and go.
This is the guy, the most important position.
Quarterback.
Yes.
And this is what you do when you do this.
Timeout. It's a timeout.
Yep.
Oh, when they drop it.
Fumble.
Yes.
This quarterback's name was Smokin'
Smoking Joe.
Joe.
Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe
or
Namath.
no, Broadway. Smokin'.
Broadway Joe Namath.
Broadway.
I was thinking
Yes.
Smoking Joe
Oh.
Frazier.
When you've tried it all and you just want to win and you go for it, you throw a
You throw a Hail Mary.
yes.
Jerry Rice was the greatest blank in history.
Oh, geez. What was Jerry Rice? Was he a running back or
He was
a
out on the
receiver?
side.
He was he was a tight end.
No, you were there. You were there. Yet receiver.
He was a
But
wide
what's the first
receiver.
part of it? Wide receiver.
Yes. This is the one of those fun characters that entertains everybody. It could be an animal.
Mascot.
It could be, yeah.
This is the guy that Conch said goes to Disney World. He gets the award for being the.
The MVP.
Got it.
When you score a.
You score a touchdown.
When a
That's
middle
over.
linebacker.
That's it. That's it. The time is up.
Oh,
We
no.
got, we got eight out of 10.
No, we got
8.
9.
Good.
You
Oh.
tied.
8 out of 10. Yeah.
You guys, awesome. That was like surgical.
It was
Everyone
great.
good.
was in front of
No, that was actually sexual. I mean, that chemistry there, the back and forth.
I know.
Honey, you see that?
Um,
She's upstairs.
That is amazing. You know what? I didn't even. I went into this not thinking how stressful that round would be because my, I mean, I'm not a jock, but I do like football. But if you guys, Emily gave me with the juke. She gave me a good,
Great
hit
idea. That was
That
great.
up your
with the
alley.
jukebox. But if we were getting into things like calling an audible and whatever, I wouldn't have got those, and I would have looked like an idiot. So I feel like I got.
audible on my list.
You did?
That
Oh,
was later
yeah.
on.
I'm not even sure what that is. Is that when the quarterback changes his mind at the very last
Very
minute? He
good.
yells something out. Okay, so
Play gets changed.
I don't know everything, but I made it through without embarrassing myself, so that's good. All right, here we go, guys. We're still in this round. This is our happy. Oh,
Yes.
this is our happy hour charades. Happy hour charades.
Yeah.
What do we do if we're running out of wine?
You can refill if you want.
Yep.
You can refill. Now, do we want to do the Doug Flutie? I think, guys, don't we want to do Doug Flutie, Rich, before we go to the charades? If not, let's roll. If you have it, roll Doug Flutie because he's got a super.
Wake the kids, phone the neighbors. Here comes a happy hour all-star question from Gridiron Great Doug Flutie.
Hey guys, I think I have a pretty easy one. Who was the only player to ever play in the World Series and the Super Bowl? And he also homered in the MLB and scored a touchdown in the NFL in the same week. You got A, Deion Sanders, B, Bo Jackson, and C, William the Refrigerator Perry. Good luck. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Doug Flutie. I mean, he is a hometown hero back in Massachusetts. Everyone's going to be jealous that I got to be in the same virtual room with Doug Flutie. And did you see the gear he was wearing?
Yes,
He's
I
got-
did.
But
got
the,
temp-
the mental picture of Refrigerator Perry hitting a home run. Come on. I mean, that's
Exactly.
pretty fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So-
pretty fantastic.
Imagine if it's an in the park home run. That would be
Even better.
yeah.
Even
After
better.
COVID, I feel like I'm Refrigerator Emily. So I was like,
You know,
I can relate
That's
to
true.
that.
You know, Refrigerator Perry was only like 300 pounds. He's a lightweight compared to today's guys.
Only.
That's a good
but
point.
compared to today's guys. Anyway,
Yeah.
Just only.
I digress.
How
It's
heavy were
amazing.
you when you were playing?
Heavy. Very heavy.
Very heavy.
If I show you pictures, you don't recognize them.
Very heavy.
Really?
So we are, to reiterate the Doug Flutie question, the only athlete to ever hit an MLB home run and scored an NFL touchdown in the same week. The same week. Are we talking about Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, or William, the refrigerator Perry? Write it down, folks. Write it down. It's an all-in round. Write it at your leisure while I sip my beer. Yeah, we have it down. You ready? Hold them up. Hold them up high.
Not sure if I'm right here.
We got a Bo Jackson. We got a Deion. We got a prime time.
Prime time was Deion Sanders. His
Deion
nickname
Sanders.
was Prime
Correct,
Time.
yeah.
That's right.
I'm
There you
going
go.
here.
So we got 2 Deions and a Bo Jackson, and it's making Emily doubt herself. But is she
But I think Emily might be right.
right? Is she right? Who is it? Let's go with prime time.
Oh,
It's Deion Sanders.
Good job.
Bo came within, to Emily's credit, Bo came within 1 game when the Raiders went to the AFC Championship and proceeded to lose 51-3, I think it was, Chris, right, in Buffalo?
Oh, wow.
I don't remember the score, but I just remember Bo Jackson was the greatest athlete to ever walk the face of the earth.
Correct.
Full stop. I will just say that and leave it.
I think because the reason I put him is because when I grew up, you know, I was born in the 70s, so I was like a little kid in the 80s, but the 90s were when, anyway, he was on the wall, like the poster of Bo Jackson was on the wall of everywhere growing up. And so for me, the like imprint, you know, it's the same as like the Bash Brothers. Like there's a certain just legendary quality that to this day, I can't tell you the certain stats of Deion Sanders, to be honest, but like Bo Jackson, I remember. So that's why if he's in the lineup, I'm going to pick him, I think, just because of
Yeah,
and how much is the overlap with the seasons there? Because we're talking about the Major League Baseball and the football season. So there's not that much time to be able to score a touchdown and hit a home run, is there?
Well, remember in the now O.co Coliseum, but that shared with the A's, for example, and it was a baseball field. The guys would play on football players would play on a baseball field like for weeks. It wouldn't turn full football until you know, it depends on whether the A's made the playoffs, but until late September, October.
Okay,
I think
so
the problem
was
was
than I thought.
for Bo that he was on the wrong team. He was on the Raiders, and therefore not going to get the Super Bowl unless Jim Plunkett's your quarterback. You will
someday.
I like your team.
Thanks.
No, by the way, Emily's team is the only one to beat the Chiefs in 2 years. Just want to throw that out there. The Raiders are the only team to beat the Chiefs in the last 2 years. Just saying.
I mean, that was an interesting game. I didn't think that showed up.
Yeah, in Kansas City.
So I'll take it. A W is a W.
Indeed.
It's time for happy hour charades. Chris and Lily, we're going to get to it. I will put.
How do we do that? This is going to be tough.
It's so weird and hard.
No, I don't think it's that hard. It's just,
because
maybe we just give a clue. Do we have to do the charades thing?
You can do it however you want.
This high.
No, but
I said, when I'm acting it out, and when I act, if I'm doing charades, I often do this, meaning whole concept, meaning I'm not gonna split it up into little words and phrases. So I begin by doing this, which means whole concept, and then if that's what you want to do, you can do that.
I was gonna give a quote.
No, you're cheating.
I don't think that's cheating.
That's not charade.
Oh, so wait, so Chris, you're saying that you know
he's cheating.
You're saying that you want if we were to guess the quote, we would then know the movie.
Yeah, but
correct.
That's he's cheating.
But why is that cheating?
I don't think that's cheating.
Charades. Are you sure?
I think that's
okay. Mr. The boss here says it's okay.
Yeah, because he could start off by saying if it were a book, he could start off by going like this. Then he could do the quote, and then when we get the quote, we would name the book. Or if it's a film, he could start it off with film.
You guys are gonna guess it right away.
I don't think so. I don't. All right, Lily wants to do charades.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know why we're talking so much before charades. Here we go. Start the clock. It's a film. Go.
His quote.
Yeah, it's a film. Now do your quote.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask something now. Go for it.
Oh, okay. If Slugworth wants a gobstopper, he can have one.
Wait a minute.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Hold on.
Yes!
You can't talk during charades.
You know what?
Throw a flag. We have flags.
Can we redo it?
That was terrible.
I need to ask you guys, Emily, Joe, when I gave Chris permission to do a quote, did he think I was allowing him to speak the quote?
Oh.
I thought he had it right. He thought you meant.
I would like
act
to
out.
formally apologize for completely destroying that segment of this show. It was not my intention
That was
in any
good.
way, shape, or form.
That was hilarious.
You did it.
That is
I
Willy Wonka.
I'm actually surprised you got it that quickly, though,
That is
Emily.
impressive.
Like who knows what Slugworth is? I guess I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen it enough.
Chris, I'm surprised you didn't say Gene Wilder is in this movie about candy.
Yeah.
I love
Chocolate.
Girl Doll. I love, again, you guys, Tom knows I'm a total 80s movie child, like all that. I can quote that stuff all day. But can we redo them? Because I want them to do charades so we can guess. Can we give them a new concept, Tom?
I mean, I think
Buy him time and I'll do one, and then that'll be enough time for the producers to come up with another one.
I can't give them
there
a
you
new
go.
one because they have a secret. You know, we gave them the secret
yeah.
before the whole thing began. But it's okay because they're doing well. They don't need any help. Nobody got a point in that round, but it was actually very hilarious to see Chris cheat so badly at charades. I mean, that's
Sorry.
I told you.
I apologize. I really I'm
Very
I'm
contrite.
terrible.
I
I'm
love
a
it.
terrible person.
Terrible athlete.
Emily's like, I'm going
Emily
to
protested.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there
actually
you go.
graduating into champagne here. It's
Corbell. Way to go.
all I had within reach.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
We are
I
on to
was
round three.
From the-
Guys, this is round three, and I believe we have a graphic to represent gridiron greats turned A-listers. It's time to do a little more cross-promotional stuff going on here. I have something that I'm going to announce tomorrow on Fox and Friends. It's so exciting. It's the Fox Bet Super 6 app. And you see that there? It is the Fox Bet Super 6. So people are they go on Fox Bet Super 6. You download the app, and you can predict who's going to win 6 of the big games for the weekend. And they also have a NASCAR tie-in, so you can predict who's going to place in NASCAR. And it's all free, but you have a chance to win $5,000. We also now, starting tomorrow, we'll be announcing it. We have a quiz show element where you will be able to guess. You'll be able to future cast to say, like, what will the Dow be as of this coming Sunday? What will be the most downloaded song on Spotify at sunset on Sunday? People will guess, and then there'll be 6 questions, and I'm going to reveal them tomorrow on Fox and Friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aren't we all getting paid $5,000 for this appearance each?
I mean, that's why
That's what
we
I thought. I'm
probably.
expecting that.
I think you should play the Super 6, but I'm assuming we can't win. You know, usually friends and family and employees of the company can't win, but we can play anyway because it's a whole lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Very cool.
Sounds great.
So it's the Fox Bet Super 6. When you go on, you'll see there's a couple of Fox Bet apps. Make sure to type in Super 6. That's the one. And you can, if people download it now, they can go on there, and the 6 quiz questions that I'm going to ask on Fox and Friends tomorrow will be on there, so you can kind of get a head start on them. Okay,
All right.
This is our third round, the Gridiron Greats turned A-listers round. Which of the following Super Bowl MVP? No, where are we? Who's the next person up?
Joe, I think.
I believe me.
It's
Yes.
Joe. Okay, because we ended on Emily. Which of the following Super Bowl MVPs appears in Quentin Tarantino's Oscar-winning film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Good play.
Okay. Do you know it already before I give you the choices?
No.
Is it Joe Namath, Terry Bradshaw, or Roger Staubach?
I can't say that word on the air. F. Staubach.
You know your movies. I'm surprised. Joe Concha knows his films, and
I do.
Did you see this film?
Yeah, I did, and I guess I was looking at Margot Robbie so much that I wasn't paying attention to like the old guy in the background. I guess. Let's see. She's my hall pass.
Understandable.
I'm allowed to say that.
He's your
let's
what?
see. Hall
He's your
pass.
what?
You have a hall pass, right? Guess who my wife is? Tom
No,
friggin'
but
Brady.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
All right, so let's see. Terry Bradshaw was in Cannonball Run, the first one. That film came out in 1981. So would he go back in this again? Staubach, it's too clean to do Tarantino. So then my only other option is Namath. And the film takes place in the 60s. Oh, wait, Manson killings. Those were the 60s, right? Or was that early 70s? Yeah, either way, that's a NAMATH era. That leads me to believe that NAMATH was in it. And I can watch that that Medicare commercial all day, by the way. I want to put that out there.
Yeah, exactly.
What you're entitled to. The virus. You smile through the virus.
For you.
So to be clear, your answer is Joe Namath.
It is my name.
Your
Two-thirds of it.
namesake.
Yeah.
The answer is Joe Namath.
By the way, just to clarify, Broadway Joe and not Smoking Joe.
Yes, that's correct, Chris.
Per the
He was in
earlier.
Willy Wonka too, by the way.
Well, there were a lot of Joes. You had
He was
Smoking
an
Joe,
Oompa
Smoking Joe Frazier, right? And
Yeah.
then Joltin Joe
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio, and then
You had Shoeless Joe. Lots of
Shoeless
lots
Joe.
of yeah.
Lot of
And then
Shoeless Joe was great.
Joe in his basement, who's the current president. But then again, I'm Joe in my basement, so who am I to mock? Right? Not New York behind me. Really
Joe
isn't.
is in.
That's right, Lily.
We are
Joe.
on to Chris and Lily. Okay. In what film did former Raiders defensive end John Matuzak
Number 72.
play the deformed and neglected Fratelli brother Sloth?
I know this. Do you know it? How could you not know this? Was this a movie in Colombia?
He keeps like playing this immigrant card on me.
Lily moved to the United States. Listen, she moved to the United States when she was 18.
I speak English.
She,
I promise.
no, she did not speak the language when she moved here. So
I
I'm
didn't,
I'm
actually.
asking if this movie was popular
Actually,
in Colombia
on
when
a
she moved
serious
here.
note, I did move here when I was 17 and I could not speak English. That is correct. The
Really?
American dream is real, my friends.
Yeah.
I have a question.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to say cucumber in English? Because Ilaria Baldwin does.
Oh, Ilaria, I forgot. I know
Yeah.
we did a segment on Fox and Friends about it with Rachel.
That was
Ilaria,
that was
forgot.
hilarious. How do you say it? How do you say
¿Cómo
cucumber?
se dice? ¿Cómo se dice?
The answer is Goonies.
Goonies
Nice.
didn't even need the multiple choice.
Good job.
Great
I love
movie.
Goonies.
Great
That's
movie.
And you know what it was, and this is so crazy. I didn't realize until I moved here, but I grew up with, of course, the same movies, Proud Kid of the 80s, but we had the subtitles in Spanish.
Oh
Grew
yeah.
up with that.
I just remember
It was
doing the
complicated.
truffle shuffle. Do you remember the truffle shuffle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like that kid growing up. You know, that's why I was a lineman when I played ball. I was doing the truffle shuffle for everybody. That was my thing.
That kid was such a funny actor. He was really, you know, I don't know what he's doing now, but
Where
I
is he
saw
now?
the film recently with my kids. We watch all the old movies because today's movies are, you know, they don't
Horrible.
match up. And so we were watching the Goonies the other day, and I was just thinking how talented that kid was.
Do that truffle shuffle. I want to see it.
I'm not going to do it right now.
10 years of marriage, I've never seen the triple shuffle.
That I don't think you want to, honey. That's like the fat dance. It was
Yeah.
filmed in Astoria. So my family, we used to road trip in our Volvo station wagon to like all these national parks. And anytime we could, we would like detour to Astoria and go see it. That's on the Oregon coast. So now I live in Seattle. So every time to this day, I'm going back and forth. I always detour to Astoria to see that house where it was filmed.
Yeah.
That's the best movie of all time. I mean,
Great
and that's
movie.
the opera song.
Very beautiful, that area on the ocean with the ship coming in and the cave.
Great
It's just-
movie.
It's amazing.
Great movie.
Cannon Beach.
Classic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
At what age should our kids watch the Goonies? I actually was thinking about this recently.
10.
We have an 8 and a 5-year-old boy. Should they watch
Right
Goonies?
I'd wait on
Right
Goonies.
now.
You think, Emily? I wait on Goonies.
10.
So the thing is, the thing you have to remember with the young kids is that the gross factor in movies that we grew up in was much higher than it is today. Kids were more rude.
That's true.
And
That's true.
that, you know, and that character, to tell you the truth, the
Sloth.
character, what's that?
Sloth.
Yeah, Sloth.
Sloth.
That character it's very politically incorrect for today's audiences. It is until the end of the movie that he stops becoming a punchline, but he's a really sad character
That's
until the
true.
very end, and you realize he's very nice and it all.
Yep.
But we were watching it with the kids the other day, and it's uncomfortable to watch this. You know, he's essentially a handicapped character, and he's
chained in the basement.
Yes, he's chained. It's terrible.
Yeah.
With a
terrible.
Raiders sweatshirt on.
Yes.
With a writer's
Yeah.
Tom,
But in
we
the
did,
end, he's
we did
great
Willy
and he makes
Wonka.
friends.
We did Willy Wonka a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And mine are 7 and 5. And everything was fine up until the tunnel scene, you know?
Yeah.
And then they ran out of the room screaming it was
Yeah.
that bad. And then I remembered I did the same thing back in 19 whatever. So go
It
figure.
was. That movie was very scary to me. I still
Oompa
didn't
Loompas
understand
are
why he was
freaky.
so angry about the fizzy lifting drinks. It didn't make sense to me. His off the charts anger.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc. Yeah, it's a great scene, regardless. Anyway, tangents.
I think we're
We are.
Back to the game.
We're back to Emily. Emily, as everyone should know, the Super Bowl Shuffle is an epic rap song performed by members of the Chicago Bears. Oh, wait a minute. Did I skip one? I did.
Oh.
No, I didn't. Okay, we're on the right question. Okay. The
You're
Super
looking
Bowl
at
Shuffle.
the fridge.
Okay. The following lyrics to the Super Bowl Shuffle. William Perry is rapping, "You're looking at the fridge. I'm the rookie. I may be large, but..." What comes after that, Emily? Is it, "I know how to boogie. I'm no dumb cookie," or "Sookie, Sookie, Sookie"? Or is it "Marcia, Marcia, Marcia"?
Sookie from the Jersey Shore in the Smush Room? Is that what we're talking about here?
Sookie, yeah, it could be Sookie. You never know with these
Okay.
rap lyrics.
Wait,
Smush Room.
can you please repeat those first two again? Sorry.
Okay, so it's, "I may be large, but I know how to boogie. I'm no dumb cookie. Sookie, Sookie, Sookie." Which one is it?
I know. I'm going to go with "I know how to boogie."
I know how to boogie. Yeah, I know how to boogie. That, it makes sense. It just rolls off the tongue. I may be large, but I know how to boogie. But the answer is, I'm no dumb cookie.
Oh.
Wow.
At the halftime shuffle, it would be dancing, and that would be boogie versus dumb cookie. Seems to me exactly the type of things that in this society we're not allowed to say anymore. We can't say we're dumb.
I
'Cause
know.
I would've gone
That
there.
was 1985, remember?
Yeah.
So that was a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I had no idea.
We weren't that sensitive like we are today.
Yeah. Super Bowl
Yeah.
Shuffle. 85. It's
Do I-
amazing.
Do I lose a point, or I just don't get it?
You don't lose a point. No.
Don't
Just
get a point.
everything stays exactly where it
I
is.
keep coming back to that scene in was it Billy Madison when the guy says, "I award you no points,
And may God have mercy on your
and
soul.
may God have mercy on your soul." Yeah.
Everyone
That
in this
line?
room is now dumber
Now
for
dumber.
having listened to it. I worked that into a Hannity segment one time, and
Did you really?
I never got better reaction to anything I've ever said on Fox News.
Greatest
in like
line.
6 years.
I don't remember who the actor was that was delivering that line, but the
No one knows.
the way he did it was just so perfect. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having heard what you just said.
What'd you
Emily,
go
I'm
for?
not saying that applies to you at all. I'm just
It's okay.
Not
I
at
was
all.
awarded no point.
We're on to Joe Concha. Spoiler alert, Joe. In Rocky II, the evil Ivan Drago kills Apollo Creed in the ring.
that was Rocky 4.
Rocky 4. That's what I meant to say. Rocky 4. Rocky 4, of course.
Yes.
There's no Rocky
wing
2. We know what happens. We know exactly what happens from Rocky 2, but I won't spoil that. So Apollo in Rocky 4, as in Rocky and Rocky 2, Apollo was played by former Oakland Raider Carl Weathers.
Correct.
My question for you is, in Rocky 4, what does Ivan Drago say right after he kills Apollo? Okay.
Oh, yes.
You have a
You want
choice
three.
of quotes here. Is it, "Soon I defeat real champion," "Goodbye American pig dog," or "Did I do that? Ha ha ha." Oh, wait.
Dog.
Joe
That's gonna
thinks
be
he
my new
Joe
phrase.
Joe, what did you think it was? Because you didn't
I
think it's
thought it
none of the
was-
above.
If he dies, he dies.
That's where I was going. What was option 1?
It's Joe's turn.
Option
It's okay,
1
Chris.
is "Soon I defeat real champion."
Oh,
What's option 2?
Option 2 is "Goodbye American pig dog."
It's option 1. There's literally the other two never existed.
The other two never existed. But you think you actually have a bone to pick with our producer, who
Yeah.
obviously could be wrong because he wrote Rocky 2 in my script.
This is true. Rocky 1, Rocky loses. Rocky 2, Rocky wins in a rematch in a ridiculous ending where they both go to the ground and Rocky gets up at 9 and Apollo doesn't. Rocky 3, he fights Mr. T, Clubber Lang. Rocky 4 is Ivan Drago. Rocky 5 is Tommy Gunn, which is a real fighter named Tommy Morrison. Rocky 6, who was that? The Lion Dixon, right? Rocky 6. And then we go into the whole Apollo thing with the Apollo son. So there's been 8 Rockies, I think, to this point, which is quite astounding. It's got to be option 1, Tommy. That's
soon I defeat real champion, and the answer is that's right.
Thank you.
Here's the problem with the answer.
That was a brilliant
I don't think it is.
He beat the champion, and so, but the answer is not soon. I think
Apollo wasn't champion. Apollo came out of retirement.
Right. That's what I mean. Like it's. I do question the legitimacy of the development of the question.
Yeah. Yep.
Agreed.
Talk to the producers.
Because I said, did I call him a champion in my question?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
No, I said he kills Apollo Creed in the ring.
Okay.
And they didn't have to kill him, by the way. Just put him in a coma, just like Adrian was, and then he comes out of it at the end of Rocky 4. I mean, that was a little dark.
I know.
And then all he's reduced to is like Happy Gilmore from that point. He had no career options. Right? He's a good actor. Best boxing actor I've ever seen.
You guys, this is so amazing. You know, I've seen like parts of a Rocky, and I saw the latest ones, but this is totally inspiring me that I need to have like a rainy weekend and watch all of them. I need to binge watch the Rocky movies. That's what I need.
Don't watch Rocky 5 though. That never happened. All right.
No, don't watch Rocky. Yeah, 1 through 5. Totally agree. 1 through 4, phenomenal.
Okay.
6, decent. Apollo series, great.
Amazing.
Apollos are great.
You know, it's the Creed.
But 1 through 4.
Stallone's a genius.
Yeah. Okay.
Creed is fantastic.
5.
We are on to Chris and Lily here. The question is, while he had a great college career at Oklahoma, Brian Bosworth lasted only a couple of years in the NFL playing for the Seahawks. In '91, he made his feature film debut playing an Alabama cop who goes undercover to infiltrate a gang of murderous outlaw bikers.
No clue.
What
Remember.
is the name of the Brian Bosworth debut film? Okay, is it Stone Cold, Avenging Harley, or Terminal Vengeance?
Say that again. That's going to be a total
Stone
wild
Cold.
guess.
Stone Cold, Avenging Harley, or Terminal Vengeance. This film actually got pretty good reviews, believe it or not.
I am
Terminal
no,
Vengeance.
I'm drawn to Stone Cold. I'm drawing a blank,
Vengeance.
but I'm gonna go with Stone Cold, but
Terminal Vengeance.
that's just but mine's a total guess too. So
Who are we going to go with? Lily, what do you think? Who's going to defer to the other?
I know the answer to that.
I will say OU while she's
Vengeance.
thinking, OU beat us. I played college ball at Texas A&M. There was a year they beat us 77-0 in Norman, Oklahoma.
Wow.
It was my sophomore year.
Wow.
It was embarrassing to say the least. So I have a thing about Oklahoma. But anyway, to the OU.
Wait, I know you don't want to hear this, but weirdly, I've in all of the college away games I've been to, though, Norman was the nicest. Those people there are like, like when I went to UW, when we played them, they were like, welcome, have a great time. We're so happy you're here. Like I was shocked at how nice everyone was there in Norman, Oklahoma. And I'm sure it's different as an athlete, but I just have to say, if there's anyone watching from there, they're like to this day my favorite people in the world, the OU fans.
Obviously have not been to a game at Kyle Field in College Station, Texas to watch the Fighting Texas Aggies. We are the nicest, loudest, greatest university of all time. But anyway.
The Aggies are going crazy on Facebook now.
Yes.
Joe is big in Texas.
Texas, that's right.
Who's it going to be?
No.
Chris or Lily?
Go with a happy wife is a happy life.
That's
I'll go with
it.
your choice.
C, Terminal Vengeance. It's a great sounding name for a film, but it's actually Stone Cold.
Yeah.
It's Stone Cold. Your husband was right.
It's okay.
Just for the record, she did say he was right. You heard that, right?
It's a game show.
Okay.
I like the way you guys work together, though. It's a lesson for us all. Emily.
Dad is doing this, Tom. It's your fault.
I know.
First time we did the quiz show.
That's
You
true.
know, right? You got us into this. Actually, it was Vince. It was in the Cavuto show, and they had us doing this funny thing together.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And ever since, we're like together.
Yep.
I like it. It's a good energy. This is how everyone needs to work together. Emily, I need you to answer this question right to get you back in
Okay.
the driver's seat, right? What gridiron great appears in the film Failure to Launch as Matthew McConaughey's occasionally bare-assed father? He actually has, he shows it. He shows them. Is it Dick Butkus, Terry Bradshaw, or Ed Marinaro?
Okay, I have never seen this movie, and I'm so annoyed at myself right now for not having seen it.
It's
But
horrible.
I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that Dick Butkus is, you know, he's put in the lineup because it's a funny matchup. And the third one, I don't remember who you said. So I'm gonna go with Terry Bradshaw, who we all love, and he's the one that seems to make the most sense. That he's prolific and he's in all these movies. And
He
I'm
could
gonna
be
go with
Matthew McConaughey's dad, right? It almost makes sense. All right, all right, doesn't it?
yeah, they're the same
Great
color.
guess.
I like that answer, but
Oh no!
it's right. It's right. It's
Oh.
right.
Oh, I got it right.
It's right. You're right.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
psyched you out
bet.
there. I know.
That's awesome.
I just wanted to see your disappointed face. It thrills me, Emily. Okay, everybody,
He
grab
has
your markers.
lawyer's intuition. Don't mess with the girl.
I know. Grab your markers, everybody. This is your final all-in. Everybody answers question. And I don't need to do any work, or I can just sit back and let Joe Theismann do the work. You probably know he played for the Redskins for 12 seasons and brought them to a Super Bowl victory in 1982. But all that pales in comparison to his appearance today on the Happy Hour. Let's hear it, Joe.
Clear eyes, full heart. I'm drunk. Here comes a happy hour big game all-star question from the all-knowing, all-powerful Joe Theismann.
Thanks, guys. I think this is a little bit of a tough one. Sarah Thomas attended Pascagoula High School, where she lettered 5 times in softball. She also attended the University of Mobile on a basketball scholarship and was an academic All-American. Which of the following statements is also true about Sarah Thomas? She tried out for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2019. She was the first female coach to make it to the Super Bowl. Or, on Sunday, she will become the first woman official in Super Bowl history. Now, those are the questions. Good luck.
Wow. Joe Theismann, and it appeared a horse was smelling his hair. Did you see that? Did you see it? Okay, so Sarah Thomas, what is true about her? She tried out for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2019. She was the first female coach to make it to a Super Bowl, or on Sunday, she will become the first female official in Super Bowl history. What is it? Hold them up high. What do we got on there? It's official. It's official. And Joe says the first coach. The answer is, put it up there. The first official on Sunday.
There was a female coach that coached the 49ers last year, but that wasn't her.
Wasn't
The
her.
49ers are in the Super Bowl.
Joe was right. That was a tough one. And did you know the answer, or did you guys guess it? Chris, did you know the?
I knew it.
I knew the answer, and
Yeah.
I love the fact that this is happening. I think
Yeah.
it's fantastic. I actually love the fact that women are actually starting to make their way into football. You're starting to see, like, females are kicking like field goals. This is fantastic. This is awesome.
And Chris, play-by-play, right? I mean, you have plenty of ESPN has at least 2 that call football now, and basketball for that matter, right? Beth Mallins comes to mind. So yeah,
Awesome.
it brings in more fans, I think.
Again, I've been trying to teach Lily
Oh my goodness.
the art of the tackle. Maybe I can just get her to come in and like just do a blitz at some point, just clean house. And
Yeah.
anyway, we're working on it.
Well, now get some flags. You can throw those flags all around the house. It really works. Stops them in his tracks.
Flags are penalties.
I know that.
I just didn't know. I
Oh
just
my
wondered.
goodness.
It's a good
It
husband.
is the happy hour.
Who has a master's degree here?
That's true.
Oh, no, wait. We're ending the round with, I forgot to mention, Joe, you've got to do your charades.
Ooh.
I went on to the next round.
I thought that almost was going to.
We're having such a good time here. We keep, this is the most laid back and fun happy hour we have had, and it's so great because we've been off for so long. We're back from our winter break, and so this is just, we're having a great time. And I keep forgetting myself. Joe, get ready. I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock, and you have that time to give us your charades and go.
Okay.
3 words.
3 words.
Okay.
Got it. Thumbs up.
Strong man. Hercules.
Mighty.
Remember the Titans.
Mighty. If he said mighty,
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Joe Young.
Emily.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Oh my gosh.
Duck was going to be fun. Duck was going to be interesting. I was just going to do this the entire time.
Yeah, that works.
Emilio Estevez.
Amazing.
Mighty Ducks. And that is
Young Guns.
Young Guns, right?
He was in a lot of movies. He was in Stakeout 2, and which I saw the other day it was on the HBO queue. And I thought, wow, I didn't know there was a Stakeout 2. But then I looked it up, and Stakeout 1 was a massive hit.
Huge, yeah.
Yeah, big hit. So it's just no wonder there was a. Usually, if there's a 2, it's because the first one was a big hit. So you got that right. The Mighty Ducks put a point on Joe's board. And who? Emily? Did you guess it?
I did.
Yeah.
That was me. I admit it.
All righty, guys. We are on.
These are the best. These are my favorite.
This is Don't Blink, blurry photos from iconic sports film trailers. Okay, so we're going to be showing you stills, screen grabs, okay, of these films. And your job is to tell me the film, okay? So this is kind of like a quick round. We go through it. Who did we leave off on the last one? I'm forgetting. I think it was Chris and Lily, right?
Oh.
We haven't done a blurry photo one before, so I don't know which one you mean.
No, I need to look back at my notes. I throw them on the ground here. I need to look back and see.
Ukulele.
It was because they went back and forth on the answer.
Do you play the ukulele?
I mean, it's probably out of tune.
Yes, give us a ditty.
It's probably. There we go.
Yay!
That is impressive.
That's amazing.
Man of many talents. How important.
We have, so we ended on Chris and Lily, right? So we're back to Emily. Okay, Emily, here it is. Here's the first picture. What is this film?
Easy.
Moneyball.
Moneyball is right.
It's literally in the stadium that she cheered at. Unfair question.
Joe Concha, what is this film?
Come on.
You want a funny story? I watched it last night, not knowing this would be a question, for the
my
first time probably in 25 years. Swear to God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a Shannon Bream hit, and it was at like 11:55. I'm like, how do I kill 2 hours? I haven't seen Hoosiers in a while. There you go, 1952 state champions.
That's amazing.
Hoosiers.
Funny, right? Weird.
Okay, Chris and Lily. We're talking, this is a more modern film.
Ooh. What's that called, though? Margot. Hall pass.
Who is that?
Do you know?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, I know the actress Margot Robbie, but I have
Margot
no
Robbie,
idea.
but it's sports. What would be a famous sports incident?
It looks like a hockey.
Well,
I don't know. I can't believe I don't know.
Hockey?
I don't know.
Put it up there.
Oh no! I have no idea.
Hi, Tanya.
Tom, would you accept Tanya as an answer?
What's
Probably. If they named the incident, if they said the Tanya Harding scandal, I would have taken it. But it was I, Tanya. Little
I would
trivia.
not remember. I didn't know the name of the film. I knew obviously it was Nancy Kerrigan in that situation, but I didn't remember the name of the movie. That was a hard
Great movie.
That was a hard one, and I actually played in the early 90s. One of my first jobs ever in show business after I moved to New York City was playing the comedy reenactment film of the Tanya Harding scandal. Wow. I played Jeff Gillooly.
The
The
thug?
guy who kneecapped her.
That's
Yes.
tired?
Jeff Gallup, Tanya Harding's boyfriend, and Tanya Harding was portrayed by Tina Yothers from Family Ties.
I
Yeah.
love Tina Yothers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
very good casting. Now you think about it.
It was great casting. I mean, she
Yeah.
was perfect. She was the perfect Tanya Harding.
Who played Nancy?
Amazing.
Nancy was she was a nice gal, but someone I didn't know at the time. She was an unknown, but it was good because it was Comedy Central film, and it was one of my first gigs ever. So I got to play Jeff Gallup. I put on a mustache, and there you go.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
We're learning a lot of
Thank you,
Tom
Vince
trivia here
Gallup.
tonight too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Trivia.
where are we? Tanya, and we're now on to Emily. What is this film? Yeah, I know Concha knows this one.
I actually don't, so I'm gonna guess which
Yep.
is The Sandlot because I'm assuming.
Yeah.
based on all-
Whoa!
Well done.
That's it. The
Impressive.
Sandlot.
That was like complete process of elimination. in my head.
1994, I want to say that came out.
Wow.
If I'm guessing.
Great.
What was the
movie.
name of the dog, Concha? What was the dog? Who was the dog in that? Do you remember?
You got me on that one.
Chris,
Not
do you know
Tiger.
that one? No, I can't remember either.
Tiger.
Yes.
Okay, Concha, what's this one? What's this film? What's this
What are you
film?
using dial-up over there?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Well, the girl on the right's throwing me off a little bit. I know it's Dodgeball, and I know that's oh boy, what was his name? I know that's Ben Stiller, but what was his character's name?
Ben Stiller. I don't know
Right.
who that gal is either, but that was Dodgeball. You're right.
Because his wife was in it, who played the lawyer that represented. Long story, but yeah, a great 2004 film. I want to say Vince Vaughn and the great late now Rip Torn. You can catch a wrench, you can catch a ball.
Yeah, so true. Okay, Chris and Lily, but Lily's off getting another white wine.
Well, but no, Lily actually just went to refill my drink. I mean, this is.
I got the evidence right here.
It's getting a little crazy.
That's
Really
fantastic.
amazing.
Well, look, we only have another round after this, and then we're done.
Yeah.
So this is the way we do things. What's this
yeah.
film?
I'm getting hung up here.
This is a great film.
This was excellent, by the way. I just want to throw
Hell
that
yeah,
out there.
this was great.
Which one is it?
Came out last year, I think, right?
Chernin
Oh,
Entertainment. Yeah, it's new. It's pretty new.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea.
Chris, come on, you know what my passion is outside of like this? Do you remember? Do you know?
What's that,
You know
Emily?
what she owns?
Yeah.
No, what is it?
It's what, a 74, Emily?
Well, I can't. 72.
72?
She owns one of the make and models of this, right?
Oh, are you a classic car guru?
Yee.
Stop.
This
Of course she is.
classic car nerd.
Me too.
What is it?
Classic car nerd.
Chris and Lily, what is it? 2 words.
I don't know.
3 words, actually.
Yeah, I guess.
Is it?
The
Ford Ferrari. Ford v Ferrari.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
That's why I didn't see it. I knew it came out.
Ford
You guys.
Was it a good movie?
Great
Yeah.
movie.
What's it about?
Great
All right, we gotta
movie.
watch it.
You don't even have to love cars to love it. Like it's so good.
Yeah, Lily, it's basically about Ford and
Car though.
yeah, they're getting killed in terms of their marketing. They're seen as like the boring grandpa car. So now the Ford owner gets really pissed and hires, Matt Damon, who is basically this race car manager, and they want to take on Ferrari at all these races, but they have to build a Ford that can challenge them. And it's Christian Bale who plays this driver, and it's a great. There's for once you watch a movie and there's complete escapism. You know what I mean?
We gotta watch
We gotta watch it.
We gotta watch
And it's the
Yeah.
story
Yeah,
of
just
you
for
know
the
the
record.
incredible impact Shelby had, and it's an awesome film, and it's true, which is fun. So you're learning something while you're watching it. You know, it's not just
I have 2 bucket list cars: a 1967 Shelby, the Eleanor, right? Of course, GT 500, and a 1963 split window Corvette. Those
Oh,
two
yeah.
have to end up in my driveway at some point.
nice. Good goals.
I just want to
go
upgrade for my
first for the
friggin'
Eleanor.
2006 Acura. That's all I want at this point. The Me Too. It's the Me Too car. Oh, you have an Acura? Me Too.
Emily, what's this film? What do we got? It's a tough one.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I see Calgary 88. I see. Okay, so what movie? Or is that 88 or are those Olympic rings? Calgary.
Rings.
Thank you. Crap, is this
That's an 88. Sorry, Ann. That's an 88.
it is?
Yeah,
So is
Calgary
this-
was 88.
It is an 88.
Is this the God, what was the Jamaican bobsled team movie?
Cool Runnings, but I don't think that's it.
That guy's not Jamaican on the right.
Well, I was thinking
I got a
of
sense for these
ancillary
things.
characters.
I didn't know this
ancillary
one.
characters.
Emily, I did not know this one either. Put it up there.
Is this the hockey?
Hard.
Eddie the
Oh,
Eagle.
I would never have gotten that.
Oh,
Eddie the Eagle. Okay, would never have gotten that. I'm glad
he
I
was a
gave
ski
up.
jumper. Right.
That's
Okay.
right. Concha, the dog was the Beast. The Beast.
Right. Beast. Good
What
job.
is this film? This
Bring it.
film is, there it is.
Ah!
No
Oh,
crying.
wow.
Batter up.
Yeah,
There's no crying in baseball.
that's right. The funny thing is, Gina Davis like towers over Tom Hanks. Yeah, I mean, A League of Her Own, great movie. I
League
want to
of
say
Their Own is right.
1992 came out. I think.
So good.
Good one. No crying in baseball. Okay, this is a toughie. Chris and Lily, what is this movie?
Oh, again. I'm failing at it. What?
Oh, I know.
This is like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. That one with the
Cheesy
drain in the pool. You know what I'm talking about, Joe?
Yeah,
There's like the concrete pool and the
Oh,
drain.
you know this?
Is that the surfer?
I know it. Yeah, I think I know
What? What did you say? Lily, go with that.
The surfer girl that was missing
Oh,
like a leg.
There you go. So what
from
was it called?
Australia?
What was it called?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Boom. Put it up there. Put it up there. Soul Surfer.
Ah,
Good job, though.
Yeah.
That's great.
I wanted to watch this.
That was good. Okay, Emily, what do we got here?
Surfer girl.
Feel good movie. What is it called? Let's see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks like
Oh.
Toby.
2003.
one word starts with an S. It's the winningest horse.
Well, no, but okay.
Secretariat.
Secretariat, right? Secretariat. Oh,
Yes, that's a classic.
Whoa. Are we sure about that answer? That was Seabiscuit, my friend. That was Tobey Maguire, wasn't it?
I thought that was Toby Maguire. Yeah, but who was in
That's
Secretariat?
He wasn't
was
in
in
Secretariat.
I'm Googling it.
Yeah.
The word on the
No,
screen.
trust me. It's Tobey Maguire, Seabiscuit, 2003. That's him. I think.
Great movie.
Oh,
I should get like 20 points for this.
yes.
Between this and Rocky 2.
Yeah, Seabiscuit.
But this
Oh,
is
right,
this is
Secretariat
hard.
was
Tom, can we put
Diane
it, can we put
Lane.
that back up? I swear that
Secretariat. Wait a minute.
was Diane
Secretariat was
Lane,
Diane Lane and
Seabiscuit.
John Malkovich. You're right.
Yes.
Conscious
Thank
right.
you.
I
It
deserve a
is.
point for that.
It is.
Good
Right.
job.
Yeah.
Joe is right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So
Wow.
Joe also gets a point. I'm going to give Emily a point, though, because we robbed her of a point by mislabeling it. But Joe gets a point.
That's the mislabel.
Joe gets a
Thank
point
God,
there.
Joe.
Okay.
You should be like standards
And
and
that-
practices for all of Fox Nation. Joe.
Now you get to double up your point. Okay,
Okay.
Joe, you can get another point with your answer here. What is this movie?
Oh, man.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to say, I'm going to get the hours wrong, probably. That's okay.
Yeah.
I want to say it's either 18 or 17 hours. How long until he cuts off his arm?
Yeah.
17 hours.
17 hours. I'm going to give it to you because it's 127 hours.
Oh God.
But you had the movie. It's an.
Just save
He's
it.
so lame.
Good job.
I was gonna say, like,
Not you, Joe, but
more than
Franco.
17 hours to decide to cut your arm off.
Yeah, I
I
was
know.
just thinking that. Like, you know what? I'm going to cut my arm off. I'll get a couple more hours than
Couple
a
days. I'll
day.
give it- I gotta think about it. So, it's worth thinking about.
Chris and Lily,
17's
what
on
is
a
this
stupid little
movie?
camera threw me off. What's that?
Chris
the
and
next
Lily,
one.
what do we got
Okay,
here?
good.
There we go.
Ah,
Mm.
This is-
Germany.
Do you know what it is?
Oh, yeah, Seabiscuit.
This could be a
We
trick
may have
question.
been talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
trick
there was
question.
the-
This-
all
this is
the-
Creed.
The Million
Creed.
Rockies. Yep.
It is Creed. Big time.
Creed two.
Oh, it's Creed. Oh,
Oh,
but
it is
no,
Creed.
oh, but
It's right. It was Creed.
I was, but
No, I know, but that looked like the Russian fighter in Creed 2.
Joe is correcting the producers. I believe him.
it might have been. And actually, you might be right on that.
Could be.
I get half the points, right?
It's not a definitive view, though, of who he's looking at, so I could be wrong.
Well, it is Creed. Even if it's Creed 2, Creed is a good answer, and we're going to give you a point for that. Joe is he has a chip on his shoulder of our producer for cutting that embarrassing clip that we showed at the beginning of the show.
No, I'm actually well balanced on. I got a chip on both shoulders. That's a line from what was it? Beautiful Mind. Anyway, sorry.
Guys, we don't want to do it, but we're in the final round here, and it is the rapid fire name that football film round. We are going to go round the horn.
Okay.
And at the end, we will have a true champion. I have not been keeping score, but our producers are, and they usually text me by the end of the game and tell me, who do you guys think is in the lead?
I think Emily is.
I was going to say Emily's probably in the lead.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking Joe, because Joe knows all.
Joe knows all. I missed a couple early on.
Well, we are back to Emily right now.
Okay.
Am I right? Because Chris and Lily, you had the Creed. Okay, we're back to Emily. Here we go. Emily, this is rapid fire, so answer as quickly as you can. Adam Sandler is a dim-witted mama's boy who becomes a force of nature on the gridiron whenever he gets when he gets ticked off. Temper tantrum. What is the movie?
Is it multiple choice?
No. You got to yell it out. Adam Sandler, temper tantrums. The
elementary school guy, or like the first grader or something.
Put it up there. Dun, dun, dun. It's the water boy.
Actually, I was thinking in my mind Happy Gilmore for some reason, and then obviously it's the water boy. I don't know why I was doing that, but yeah.
Emily was on some weird Billy Madison plane that I can't quite.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not even on my. Dang it. Okay.
Concha, yep. Billy Bob Thornton's a thorny, win-at-all-cost coach of the Permian High Panthers. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose is the phrase. What's the name of the movie?
Friday Night Lights, 2004 movie, and it is a must-watch with a young Connie Britton as his wife.
Oh, she's in the movie and in the series, huh?
Then she's the only, she goes to the series. That's right.
Fantastic. Okay, let's go to Chris and Lily. With the help of Sandra Bullock, a very large foster kid in Memphis discovers he's really good.
Blindside.
Blindside, that's right.
Well done.
That's it. The Blind Side. Okay, Emily, let's get back on the board here. Mark Wahlberg's a bartender, or I should say Mark Wahlberg's a bartender in Philadelphia who surprises everyone when he tries out for the Eagles and makes the squad. This is based on a true story. What's the name of the movie?
Yes, I love this movie. And is this the? Oh my God! But it's hard to think in a vacuum. Is it the Rookie?
It's not The Rookie. It's one word.
I love this movie.
It's an inspiring word.
With the lovely Elizabeth Banks.
Gold. Yes. Is it his name? Oh God.
Put it up there. Invincible.
I never would have remembered.
Great movie.
Vince the Pally. I have his jersey too.
Great movie.
I'm rapidly declining, you guys.
It's all right.
Me, because you said I was in the lead.
Could be. Well, this could make it even. It's going to be a photo finish. Okay, on to Joe Concha. Brian Piccolo, Gail Sayers, tearjerker. What is it?
You know, it's funny. All right, it's a 1972 film, and
Joe knows the year.
How do you know the years?
I think it's a 72 film. Brian's song.
Brian's
that took a second.
Song. I believe it was made for TV. One of the great sports movies. It was not in the cinema. Am I right, Joe?
Correct.
Yeah, it was made for TV. And who's the actor who plays Brian Piccolo, the great actor from The Godfather?
Yeah, I know.
James Caan. James Caan.
It was Jimmy Caan, right?
I love him.
Yep.
I call him Jimmy. We're close.
Jimmy, yeah. Okay, here we are. Chris and Lily. Cuba Gooding Jr. demands that Tom Cruise show me the money. Show me the money. What's his name? What's Tom Cruise's name?
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. That's right.
Trying to give her a chance.
I know.
No, I actually, this thing run out of batteries. So you know, for the record.
Did you hear?
Earphone fault. Headphone fault.
Did you hear that sound? Whenever they run out of batteries, it sounds like Pac-Man dying.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can, if you want to take it off the things, you can go with your computer if you want.
All right.
We'll tell you if you get any echo or feedback. Okay, just turn the volume down on your laptop. Okay, we are on to Emily. Warren Beatty, an LA Rams quarterback who's accidentally taken from his body by an overly anxious angel before he was meant to die. It's a remake of a 1941 film called Here Comes Mr. Jordan. What's the name of this movie?
All I can think about is that awesome one with not Michelle Pfeiffer, but America's Sweetheart, Meg Ryan, and Nicolas Cage. Remember?
Yeah, it's not that, but this, I think it was actually remade again, if I'm correct.
God, I have no idea, you guys. Angel?
It's a picture. I mean, I'll never forget the image of the poster. It's Warren Beatty, and he's standing there, and I think there's an angel behind him in the picture.
I have no idea. I don't know. Joe knows. What is it?
Heaven Can Wait.
Heaven Can Wait.
Oh, I've heard of it. I've heard of Heaven Can Wait, but I've never. Dang, I am just.
Did they remake Heaven Can Wait with Chris Rock, Joe Concha?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did they?
No, I'm forgetting. I think.
No. You're thinking Longest Yard or North Dallas 40, one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Joe. Coach Goldie Hawn whips LL Cool J, Wesley Snipes, and the rest of the Central High football team into shape. What's it called?
I love this movie.
Yep. There's also a young Woody Harrelson in that as well, which is very interesting, right? And it's just one word: Wildcats.
Wildcats. That's right.
I remember this year. What?
86.
Like, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. You ugly. Remember that? I feel like I remember this scene to this day.
It's impossibly corny, but it's...
You don't got no alibi.
Chris and Lily, Burt Reynolds, he's a prison inmate, former pro quarterback. He's forced to pull together a team of inmates to play these sadistic prison guards. There was a remake of this one as well. What's the name of the film?
I don't know the year, but it was The Longest Yard.
Like Joe.
The Longest Yard.
Yes. Amazing movie.
Couldn't see that. I remember when, I don't know the year either, but I know I was a kid and I couldn't see it because I think it was rated R, so we couldn't really see it. Yeah.
What was the year, Joe?
75, I think. Yeah. Anything before 1980, I'm no good.
Okay, Emily, a terrorist group attempts to blow up the Goodyear blimp over the Super Bowl with 80,000 people and the president in attendance. What's the name of this film?
I don't know.
It's a tough one.
No, I have no idea, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, put it up there. Put it up there.
Black Sunday.
Black Sunday, that's right.
Joe knows
I've never heard of it. Where are these movies from? Are they all from the 70s? Besides,
this one was on the cusp of 70s. I want to say 77, 78. Longest Yard was 74, by the way. I was off by a year.
Yeah. Okay, we're down to Joe here. It's Chico and Harpo Marx are a pair of bootleggers who Groucho recruits by mistake to play football for Huxley University. So it's the Marx Brothers movie that takes place in the university. What is it?
Wow.
I've never literally have heard of this in my life. So I punt. Let's see. Well, let me guess. Pair of bootleggers.
Just name a Marx Brothers film. You've probably seen vaguely aware of the titles of them.
Yeah. Fumbling Idiots. I literally have no idea.
It was Horse Feathers. Horse Feathers.
Yeah.
No
good.
Again, okay, Chris and Lily. I'm going to say this, Chris and Lily. I'm just going to give you the shortest clue because I have a paragraph to read, but I'm going to see if you can get it with this. Sean Astin.
Oh.
Yes.
No. Sean Astin, as in Rudy.
Rudy is right.
Rudy.
Nice.
Rudy's right.
Nice.
Weren't we talking about this the other day?
Great movie.
Wait, didn't you get a message?
Goonies Connection.
No? What?
Different one.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
That's on our list. That's on our family list. We have not seen it yet, but
by the way, I have a football sorry, continue. Maybe we'll do it after. Continue the round.
I mean,
you haven't seen Rudy? Your family hasn't?
What?
Our family has not, no, but it's it's on our list because I think it's good, and I think my daughters will love it, and so we got a lot of things. We actually watched Stand By Me the other night, and I forgot how
That's horrifying.
It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark, but they're a little older now, so
how old are your kids, Tom?
12 and 14, 11 and 14.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I love Rudy.
That's great.
Rudy's perfect.
Yeah.
Stand by Me, I can understand.
Stand by Me. It's you know, but it's it was good though. They loved it. Okay, here we go. We're adding up the scores now. I'm waiting for them to text me the answer. Who is the winner? And what we want to do now is remind everyone that you can use the promo code Happy Hour for your 30-day free trial of Fox Nation. Do it because might as well do it for 30 days. I mean, people at their home. Why Netflix and chill when you can basically in 30 days you can watch so much stuff on Fox Nation. You'll have a great time of it. So use the promo code Happy Hour for your 30-day free trial. And there's shows. Who Can Forget is a show that I'm all over.
Oh, I love that one.
Who Can Forget? We talk about the old days. Look, Chris is showing us his practically empty bottle at this point.
No, I was going to say there's a football related trivia question. Wine bottles have a thing on the bottom. What is this called under a wine bottle? The indentation on a wine bottle. What is that called?
It's. I mean, I just call it the indentation.
It's related to football.
Oh, it is.
It's called a punt. And I think it's because when glass blowers were blowing glass, they put the tip of their shoe in the bottom and spin it on the end of their shoe. And I believe someone told me that's where the word punt
How do you know that?
No idea if that's real, but I thought it was relevant.
We were promoting Fox Nation and Who Can Forget, which we actually shot up an episode today for.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. It's such a fun show. We go through history and we take a kind of a lighthearted approach to the looking back on great moments in history. American Arenas with Abby Hornacek, James Patterson's Walk in My Combat Boots, and all these great shows on Fox Nation. So check it out. Happy Hour is the promo code, and you get 30 days free of Fox Nation. The scores, we got them coming up here. I got them on my iPhone here. Wow, very, very interesting. Ooh. Emily, do you still, they thought you were in the lead. Do you think that you held that lead or fell behind during the last round here?
Oh, I took a dive bomb in the last round. I think I'm probably last.
Emily, you ended up with 17, which is a pretty impressive score.
Okay.
We have Joe with 22 points.
Oh. Wow.
And Chris and Lily with 22 points. It's a tie. We've never had a tie in Happy Hour history.
This is like kissing your sister, though, right? I mean,
overtime.
Yeah.
I should have saved the punt for overtime.
I know that could have been the tiebreaker question. But I think it's great that we had a tie. This is also, I'm assuming this is our longest Happy Hour because I was asking the questions, but we spent so much time chatting in between every question that I think it ended up being the longest Happy Hour, but really one of the most fun. I can't imagine. We had a great time.
Thank you, guys. Cheers to the whole bottle.
Cheers.
It's great.
Cheers.
Great.
Thank you. This was a great time.
The same thing.
This was a great time.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Good to be with you, Emily and Joe. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great Super Bowl weekend, everybody. I hope you get together with as many people as you want and watch the game. and now let's take a look at some of what's going on Fox Nation. This is how we close it out. Bye, everybody. Wave, everyone.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you
soon.
Go
Bucks.
The Washington Monument is here in honor of arguably one of the greatest Americans. Washington leads the ragtag Continental Army to victory